What up, y'all? Welcome to All You Can Colts. I got my brother over here, Jeff. He's going to go ahead and rep his Patriots today. You know, we got the Colts representing as well. So first question I want to ask is, how your Patriots doing this year, man?
We're on a 2-3 game winning streak. You know, we got to beat the Rams tonight. I think we're looking good. Cam Newton threw 2 interceptions in the last 6 games. You know, so he's on the uprising. You know, he's doing better. We just murdered Chargers 45-zip.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What's his name? Justin Herbert. Was
Yeah.
looking like a boss until he faced us. So, you know, can't complain. If we win tonight, 7-6, right back in the playoffs. So, can't complain. Can't complain at all.
All right, I ain't gonna argue with that. You know, I see Cam Newton's making a little pushback, trying to get to playoff contention. So I can't ride on the Patriots too hard yet. But if they lose to these Rams today, they under 500.
But if we don't, then we're right back in the mix, right below Baltimore, dog. And the thing about it is that we weren't even counting on being decent. This was supposed to be a throwaway. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, fuck it. This season sucks. We'll, get Trevor Lawrence. And now look at us. Bill Belichick still, if we get to the playoffs with this team, coach of the year, dog. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry, Browns. You guys, maybe deserve it. But nah, with our receiver core and our tight end, none of them are making playoffs. I mean, none of them are making the Pro Bowl. None of them are at 500 yards. I mean, Cam is literally throwing 50 yards a game, and we still getting W's. That's insane. It's something you never even seen before. And that's just coaching. That's coaching at its finest. You know what I'm saying? We got no Nick Chubbs on the squad, no Jarvis Landry, no Kareem Hunt.
You got Sonny Michelle.
Come on, man. Come on,
First round draft pick.
Come on, man. I was gonna say to kill Harry too, dog. Come on. First round draft picks don't mean nothing unless they do something. So if we go to the playoffs with this squad, I mean, yeah, coach of the year for Bill Belichick, dog. But stay tuned. That's all I'm gonna say. Stay tuned.
Well, what I'll give y'all is unique, because you could throw for less than 100 passing yards and still win games, because you got Cam Newton back there. So we're not going to count them out. But this is the worst the Patriots look like in 20 years.
I mean, think about it. This is the worst we look like, and we're 6-6. I mean, Colts went 7-9 last year. You know what I'm saying? We're one win away from being what Colts were last year. And this is the worst we looked in 20 years.
We lost Andrew Luck. All right.
Okay, we lost Tom Brady. All right. That's even better.
You got Cam Newton, first round pick.
Bro. You guys got Jacoby Brissett. There you go.
Well, Cam Newton's a former MVP.
Yeah,
that's not the same.
But Cam Newton is not the same Cam Newton. Everybody knows that. Ever since he got all those beatings in Carolina, he's not the same.
He's running touchdowns in.
I mean, 5, but plus you gotta look at the talent around Cam Newton. You know what I'm saying? We got YMCA receivers. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows their names. They're former quarterbacks, former cornerbacks, former safeties, being receivers. Come on, man. Come on. So. It's that's a compliment to be this is the worst we looked and we're still kind of in the playoff mix. That's a compliment, you know what I'm saying? Look at Cowboys. They're 3-9. They're over here tanking right now. They're at least thinking about it. See, we ain't in that position. You know what I'm saying? We were just in the playoffs last year, and 2 years ago we won a chip. So hey, man, you can't be too greedy. You know what I'm saying? We had a nice run, nice little dynasty. We're still, contending somewhat. But, now it's the Chiefs' turn for 1 or 2 years before you get the next Tom Brady.
Oh, ain't no next Tom Brady. Your dynasty is over. Those dreams, catch them on DVD like you like to say. No more. There's no more Tom Brady's coming through.
I don't know if you ever heard, but in Pats Nation, we have a little saying, in Bill we trust. We still got Bill Belichick. So now all hope is lost, okay? So... trust me, man. Just like everybody thought we were going to be dumpster fire this year, they're saying 2-14. I don't know how they can win 5 games. Look at us now, dog. Damn. If we win tonight, right back in the playoffs. So, I'm telling you right now.
It's a big if. They're down 10-0 right now. Put some points on the board, man.
That's the problem with you guys. That's the problem with you guys. Every time we have a little setback, you would ridicule us and not realize that it's not the full picture. You know what I'm saying? It's like when we lost to Kansas City in 2014 on Monday night, and it was like, oh, the Patriots are done. Tom Brady sucks. Later in that year, we won the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. You guys be counting your chickens before it hatched. Relax. It's 60 minutes in a game, okay? You don't get a chip or a prize for winning the first quarter. I'm sorry, you don't. Okay. So you gotta wait till the full game. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I ain't sweating. See, with the Patriots, we used to this. You know what I'm saying? If we could come back 28-3, we could come back 10-0 in the first quarter. Come on now. So we'll be all right, dog.
Well, Tom Brady ain't walking through them doors, so I don't know, man.
Hey, man. The way Tom Brady looking right now, we don't want him walking through those doors, okay?
Hey.
Don't get me wrong. I'm a Tom Brady fan for life. You know what I'm saying? I always will support number 12. But what he did for us, was good. And Father Time, is always undefeated. So he's 43 years old right now. It's not going to last forever. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to last forever. So I'm happy with what, we accomplished during that time span. I wish him the best of luck with the Buccaneers, but I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? We could take a year off, especially if we make the playoffs. Then I'm happy. I'm a happy camper, so I ain't complaining one bit. Now, if I was a Colts fan, I would be crying my eyes out, dog. I'd be like, damn.
Ain't no crying over
Andrew
here.
Luck just dipped on us. No notice. No note in the door. Like, damn, I would be pissed if I was a Colts, man. I'm just saying, like, we got rid of Peyton Manning for you, and then he leave us at the altar, dog. That's what he did. He had the regular season a week away. You're like, oh, this is the year. You got Frank Wright. And then right before the season starts, he leaves. All of a sudden, so I would be pissed if I was a Colts fan.
I'm not that pissed. That's why I put $50 that the Colts got a better season than the Patriots. I'll tell you that much.
Because that's a smart bet. That's a smart
good bet. Easy money.
But I also put $50 that you guys are not gonna be number one in your division.
Oh, so that's next. Nah. That's next. What? We tied with Titans.
I know, but
you need to slip up one more time and whoop, back on top.
The problem with the Colts is that you guys are not really dominating. Y'all squeaking by. You know what I'm saying? Y'all losing. Y'all should have lost to the Packers.
Whoa.
And then Marcus Valdez.
Come on.
Scantling fumbled the ball.
We held Aaron Rodgers the whole second half.
Last week to the Texans, but Deshaun Watkins fumbled
the
ball.
Hold on to football.
So y'all just squeaking by. You know
Squeaking by.
So I'm just like, y'all like Steelers. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew Steelers weren't really 11-0. Come on, man. They almost lost to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? They keep squeaking by just like you guys are squeaking by. So I just feel like your time is coming. Like, these next 4 games, I wouldn't be surprised if y'all lose 3 of them.
What?
Simple, dog. Simple.
3 to who?
3. First of all, y'all got Raiders. You got Raiders this week. Y'all losing.
It's about time we take
$20 on that.
Vegas boys
I
out.
put $20
I'm about to make that easy
free money.
too.
Free money, dog.
Come on, man.
Get some lunch with this
Derek
shit.
Carr and who, boys? What?
Hey, man.
Come on, man.
Sleep on them if you want to. They beat you last year. So I wouldn't sleep on them at all.
Last year,
you know what I'm saying?
We had Jacoby. He was, he tried doing his thing, steadying the shit, but old man Philip Rivers, he been slinging that thing.
I just wish he played Patriots. We love playing Philip. We're like, please, Philip, come play us every year, dog. I don't know why they keep giving us Chiefs. Give us Philip, dog. That's a way better matchup. Listen, man, I ain't scared of the Colts one bit.
Ain't nobody gotta be scared of no
I
Colts.
ain't scared of the Colts one
bit. I ain't demanding fear,
Colts.
We're not Kansas City, so I get it, We don't got Ferrari back there throwing rocket launches to the receivers. So we just gonna be steady, We just gonna win a few games here and there, win the AFC little division, We gonna host a little home game. And then we'll see what happens. We might knock out 2 teams along the way,
Man, y'all not making it to a conference championship. You're delusional if you thinking that, man. Colts, don't get me wrong, they're a steady team. They're steady. But that's the best I can give them. They're just a team that will compete. But they're not like one of the favorites. They're not one of the top dogs. Like you probably, most power top 10s, you won't even see Colts on there. They're just not. They don't do anything good. They just do everything.
Slow down. Hold up.
Like
Rewind.
your run game is
Time out.
up and down. Your
Time
pass
out.
game. shape is like
It's called
your defense
building chemistry.
Shows up.
We got a bunch of rookies playing, bunch of young guys. Rivers first year, no preseason.
2-3 years,
we're figuring it out. No, we're figuring it out along as we go.
You guys are okay. You guys are okay.
You can't get no credit.
I mean, you guys, you're in the mix. You know what I'm saying? You're in the mix. So that's way better than what you guys were last year. So, I mean, but I don't blame you guys last year. Y'all got left at the altar by your boy Andrew Luck, though. But I did want to let you know that you guys had an opportunity to hold on to Peyton and pay him that extra money and possibly get a ring. But you guys said no and chose the future. And then he left you at the altar and you still didn't get a ring. So that must feel horrible.
You know who we blame for that?
Wow.
We blame Ryan Gregson.
It's not.
All he did was bring free agents and not protect Luck.
It's not who or what you blame. It's just the opportunity that you missed. Because that was a good opportunity. And if I was in their shoes, I would have kept Peyton Manning. I would have kept Peyton Manning and maybe even drafted Andrew Luck. Go the Brett Favre route. Go the Packers route. That's what they do. They draft the backup, let Andrew Luck sit behind Peyton Manning 2-3 years, and then you probably would have got another ring.
So what you telling me, if Brady was a free agent and Trevor Lawrence was available for the Patriots to draft, you're telling me, as Robert Kraft, you're picking up Brady and passing on Trevor Lawrence, and you get the number 1 pick?
No, that's what I'm saying. First of
that's
all,
what happened. Andrew Luck with Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning was a free agent. Peyton Manning was under contract.
Sure.
But you guys went to release him because you didn't want to pay him $29 million for that year.
Let's apply the same situation to Brady.
I would have done that.
You would have kept Brady and passed on Lawrence?
No, I would have said keep Peyton Manning and drafted Andrew Luck. I would have got the best of both worlds. Because you could do what the Packers are doing right now. Packers are putting Jordan Love on the backseat and said, okay, learn under Aaron for 2-3 years. That's what I would have done with Peyton.
But Jordan Love is not the caliber of a player that Andrew Luck was.
It doesn't matter. Baker Mayfield was the number 1 pick, and he sat down for 6 or 7 games. Well, it doesn't matter what caliber they're under. You have their rights. You drafted them. You control their future. So I would have kept Peyton Manning, be like, yo, if that next shit is really that bad, then we got plan B right here. But then you got the best of both worlds. Instead of letting Peyton Manning go and see him breaking records with the fucking Broncos saying, oh, that could be us, and then winning a chip. Like, nah, man, that's why if I was a Colts fan, I'd be crying, dog.
Crying for what? We won the chip.
Future. No, I'm talking about at that situation. Because the future you chose left you at the altar. I guarantee you, if you had like your little time travel, I bet you your owner would have redid it differently. Like, oh, so we weren't gonna win the Super Bowl, Andrew Luck. Oh, nah, we keep it paid. Because I don't know how you guys let that slide. I would be pissed. Like,
hindsight 2020.
Yeah, but
you know, at
even
the time,
when that moment was happening, I was like, why are you letting Peyton Manning go? Like, I can understand if it was like Jeff Garcia or if it was just Donovan McNabb.
Peyton Manning didn't want Andrew Luck breathing down his neck.
Oh, come on.
You can't have a disgruntled franchise QB.
No,
yeah.
He did. Brett Favre wasn't happy Aaron Rodgers was there.
And look what happened. Brett Favre had to go.
No, after a couple years, though.
But Brett Favre was still good when he left.
Yeah.
Okay,
exactly.
so same thing with Peyton then.
But that's why you do it. That's what I'm saying. Because then you
realize... But Peyton didn't want it. What you gonna do? He said me or him.
No, he doesn't have that shit. See, that's the problem with you guys, though. Y'all being too sensitive to the person feeling. Packers don't give a fuck. Clearly they don't. Then Aaron Rodgers wanted Jordan Love drafted? No. They said, so get Garris. That's how you have to run your business, though. That's the problem with you guys. Bill Belichick would not give a fuck. You know that for a fact. Bill Belichick would have done that. That's why I feel bad for you Colts fans, because y'all could have had it. Y'all could have had it all. Now, you just have to keep buying that DVD, 2006, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's the only glory day. That's the only glory day. And the worst part is, that was the bullshittest Super Bowl ever, bro.
Whoa!
Against Rex Grossman?
Come on.
Oh, my God.
Devin Hester?
You'd be hard-pressed to find a worst starting QB in a Super Bowl. Like, both sides. AFC, NFC.
Come on, Trent Dilfer?
I think Rex Grossman's worse.
Whoa,
Trent Dilfer at least started for a couple teams. Rex Grossman after Bears, nowhere to be found. He went to third string in Washington right after. Come on. I think Rex Grossman might be the worst QB, at least in the modern era, that ever played in the Super Bowl. That's just my opinion. I'm just saying, man, that guy was just turnover Happy, dog. 3 picks a game. Like, after that Devin Hester, that was the only highlight in our special teams. Nah, man. So that should be an asterisk for that, dog.
Come on, man. The Bears are rolling all through the NFC. What about those teams?
The defense.
Come on,
the
man.
defense. The Bears defense.
What's the other team's fault then? Come on.
Either way.
Hey, man, how'd you play through that same Bears defense?
Either way, that's the only glory day you guys have, dog. It's not even on DVD. It's on VHS. That's how old it is, dog. So being the Patriots fan, I'll take what I can get, man. After we beat the Rams,
you better take the only
right
thing
back
you
in the
get.
playoff mix, dog. After we beat the Rams, it's game time.
Patriots are done,
It's
man.
game time, dog.
Give up.
It's game time, dog.
Hey, you need to figure out how you can get Trevor Lawrence or something on the squad.
Man, we don't need Trevor Lawrence, dog.
Man.
We ain't Jets out here, dog. We ain't that desperate, dog. Nah.
So,
you know that was scapegoat. You know the owner, they don't want them to win, so they just fired Greg Williams.
You're right. You're right.
Scapegoat.
You ain't lying. So you telling me, at the end of the year, you're resigning Cam Newton?
That's tough. I don't know. The only problem with Cam Newton is that he's not that good. And, like, he's good enough. Don't get me wrong.
Damn.
I like him. He's good enough, but for the price he might ask for. Like, if he wants more than $20 million, I'll say no. Just because.
$20 million?
Yeah. Just
Come
because,
on. Is that like Teddy B money?
Yeah, but
not
Teddy
too bad.
B's doing better than him right now. You know what I'm saying?
But Teddy B got more talent. Look at the receivers Teddy B got. He got Christian
true. That's
McCaffrey
true.
and even the backup for Christian McCaffrey's balling.
$20 million wouldn't be too bad, but Teddy B is still getting paid like 18. But I'm just saying, if he asks you for outrageous type of money, like let's say 25 to 30, then it's like a no. But if he's asking for, some, team friendly deal, like $15 to $20 million, then I'm good with it. Because the thing is, like, he's not really that good, and I know that we only paid him $1 million this year,
right.
So he might want to, cash the bank. You know what I'm saying? It might be like $30 million for 2-3 years, and if that's the case, then Chicago's calling. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type of person that's just like, Patriots, not even just me, but Patriots, we don't pay people like that. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. So you're riding with Stiddy?
Nah, the good thing about this year is there's a lot of good, capable quarterbacks that you can get for the cheap. Like Andy Dalton's one of them.
What? You were right with Andy Dalton?
Yeah, I don't mind Andy Dalton. I think Andy Dalton's straight. Another one, Nick Foles, Matthew Stafford. There's so many, even Mitch Trubisky. There's so many quarterbacks that will be leaving teams that we can be like, yo, $12 million. They'd be like, hey, for a starting job, let's go. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm not going to be like, okay, I'm so good, we'll pay you $25. Like, no, I like Cam. I think Cam's straight. I think, his stats are not because of him. It's because of the talent. Like I said, the receivers are not too good. But I'm not trying to break the bank for Cam. That's all I'm saying. Like, so team friendly, then let's go again next year. If he wants to, get a lot of millions, then, this is not the spot for him, so.
It just sounds like to me, there's no more glory days ahead for the Patriots. They're gonna be the new Broncos. Great defense.
That's what you got out of all that.
Quarterback suspect.
He wants us to be the Colts so bad. He thinks we're the Colts so bad.
You can't beat us, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You can't beat us, man. We took out the Packers. Get out of here, man.
Y'all took out the Packers. Luckily,
y'all barely got by the Jets.
Bro, y'all lost to the Jaguars.
Hey, man.
Y'all lost
That's
to
a
the
division
Jaguars.
game.
It doesn't matter. Jets is a division
It's
game.
hot
And
down
we still
there.
didn't lose.
It's hot down there in Jacksonville for them Indy boys.
This guy lost to the Jaguars. And he's making fun of us.
They
almost lost to the Jets.
They used to
That's a Colts fan for you, dog. Like, Jacksonville only has one win. Is because the Colts suck, dog. So like I was saying, man, I ain't complaining, man. We're gonna beat Rams tonight. We're gonna be right back in the mix. And Bill Belichick will win Coach of the Year, dog. So.
All right. I might believe you if y'all could put some points on the board. The end of the first quarter is still 0.
Hey, man.
What y'all doing tonight?
We're filling them out, dog. We're filling them out. You know what I'm saying? We're filling them out. But all I know about Bill Belichick and the Patriots don't ever count us out, dog. That's all I can tell you.
I'm counting them boys out tonight.
Stay tuned, dog. Stay tuned.
All right. So next time we'll see where they at next time.
Hey, dog. We'll be in the playoffs.
The Colts.